Ladies and gents, welcome back to another video here on John Zoo. And in today's video, I will be fixing up the garden bed because it's been neglected for quite some time now. And maybe we'll go to Walmart later on and get a couple new plants. I know I'm thinking of moving a couple, but I'm not sure if I'm going to yet. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you later in the video. Already done some pretty good weeding over here and out through that way. There's not as many weeds as I honestly thought there would be. Oh, there's ants. Rosemary over here is doing pretty good. These flowers are doing good, but this basil here has been struggling. So we're gonna take off these dead bits and pieces and any unhealthy looking pieces, and hopefully just get it back to being its usual self. But I did figure out why my two basils and my tomato plant have been having so much trouble up here in the front, and that's because of the heat. It's just been so unbelievably hot lately here in Florida. It looks like we'll probably have to trim down bits and pieces of this flower as well, just to make it look a bit nicer, more manageable, but mostly to get off these little dead bits and pieces here. But it's just been so hot that my basil up front and my heat resistant tomato variety is struggling. And I'll go ahead and show you the tomato real quick. That's one basil that's struggling. This is the other basil. You can see it looks a lot better than the other one. This was the smaller one of the two, now it's the bigger one. But look at the tomato. Up top, looks nice, looks pretty. But down below, it's a complete mess, alright? And you can see here that one of these suckers that I let get too big and I didn't pick in time. This is why I should have picked it, because you can see here, it snapped. It snapped and it fell down. And so this might cause some problems later on down the road for my poor tomato. But you can see this vine is got some spots on it here and there. It's got lots of sad, dead looking growth on it. So what I'm gonna do is trim this real quick, just to make it look a little bit cleaner. Maybe that'll help it heal better. We're gonna toss that over on the sidewalk. I was thinking, definitely gonna clip this one over here, because as you see, all those spots, lots of dead, sad looking leaves, these couple of tomatoes on it, it's no good anyways. So what we're gonna do, very sorry tomato plant, it's gotta be done. Please forgive me. Oh, I feel so bad. Look at that. That was a big branch too. That was my fault though. Maybe I can save and root this top part. It doesn't look too bad. That was my fault though. I just went so long without... I mean, they've been getting water every day, but it's just been so hot. I've been going so long without taking care of the garden bed up front that it just ended up like that. And now, just to clean it up a little, we're gonna cut all these dead leaves off. seem kind of dusty. So we're going to, I don't know, we're gonna try to dispose of those to get them far away, to prevent any further disease from spreading. Oh, looks like I need more snippy snips. I'm struggling so much on this one. Goodness gracious. I'm sure you can sharpen these, right? Oh goodness, not again. Alright. Alright. I don't know what this is. It's eggs of some kind. I don't like it. We're gonna take it off when I have two hands. Up here, you can see there's suckers. Let me put the snippy snippers down. It looks a lot more uniform, a lot cleaner now, and I'm sure it's gonna take some time and a little bit of shock to get over that big cut there and this wound there. Honestly, I might clip this. It might be, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But up here there are some suckers that we're going to be picking off because I don't want this thing getting any taller or any bigger. I cannot see in this one, but this here, oh goodness gracious, leaves all up in the way. Alright, but you can see here there's a couple of suckers growing, so we're just gonna pick that off just like so. We'll go ahead and drop it in the garden bed. It'll decompose later on. We've got some more tomatoes up here growing, so hopefully these turn out good. I want to pay extra close attention, make sure I didn't miss any, like this one. Also make sure it didn't have any flowers. We're gonna pick that. We can go ahead and snip these couple of things off, I think. More eggs of some kind. I can just do that. Probably caterpillar eggs. Or at least that's what I'm gonna say. Which I've had way too much trouble with already. Throw as many as I can get off into the yard. Hopefully I have no problems with them. Although that's wishful thinking, but you know. Also, very sad news. The tomato plants are dead, and I have no idea why. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but unfortunately they're dead. Maybe we can try again next year. But I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think I should do down below in the comments. And this this guy, what are you? You're a new leaf or a sucker? We'll leave you for now, since I don't think it's a sucker. This here is a sucker. Oh, come here. Come here. Bam. Dokes. More suckers than I thought. It's a good thing I'm doing this then. Alright. Probably gonna need a longer rope to go up, and probably gonna need a taller stake too while I'm at it. But this is good for now. Hopefully I'm gonna stay on top of this. But as you could, oops, drop the snips. Ant on my foot. As you could probably see, here's another weed that we do not need. Oh, I broke it. Alright. We're gonna step right in the middle. Pick this thing. Shake off all the dirt, because we like our dirt. This here, I'm not sure if you're an assassin bug or not, so we're gonna just... This is going to be pruned up a bit as well, this bigger Sega Palm sapling over there. The wood sorrel is doing pretty good, it's doing nice. Lots of grass over here. Oops, I pulled up. I pulled up one of our rosemary. Sorry, buddy. Anyways, this is the biggest rosemary right there. I also need to go through and prune off this dead stuff from these flowers. Still a lot of weeding to do in the very front. It doesn't look the worst, but most of it is covered up by these marigolds, so go ahead, get this little one. Alright, toss those over there. Clean everything up after we're done. Alright, so in my videos, this is something I wanted to go over for some time now. I said that marigolds can help, keep pests away, and they certainly can help to keep some pests away. But if they get stressed out, they can do more harm than good and actually attract pests that you're trying to prevent in your garden bed. So I may have jumped the gun on putting so many marigolds up here, although they look beautiful. And I love them so much, but I may have jumped the gun because these might get even more, well, they don't seem stressed out right now. They look fairly happy. But they might get stressed if it gets any hotter. When winter comes, they might get stressed, and then, although winter, everything dies, probably. I'm gonna go ahead and say everything here is probably going to die in the winter. And I know that sounds rude and kind of brutal, but Florida, our winter, it's just like, it's warm and then it's cold, you know? You kind of gotta live here to know. I'm not saying you should move here though. Florida is full. Oh, that's a marigold. Don't want to pull the marigolds. Alright. And I have moved these guys once because they were just getting choked out by whatever these guys are, the creeping or spreading petunias or something like that. Which unfortunately, as you see, are no longer with us. At least these couple aren't. So I'm just gonna prune these guys kind of close to the ground and Oops, sorry. I have no idea what I was recording there. But, pick up all these leaves. Trim that down a little bit. Put those over there. It's definitely looking nicer. I definitely want something else in this little area. These little things are dogwood saplings, and they keep popping up. We had a dogwood tree here, and I dug it up, and I took it away, because it's just all up in the way. You know, in the way of the trash can here, in the way of the plants, you know, the stepping stones and stuff. So I was just like, you know, it doesn't really serve much purpose. It's not even native here. So, just gonna dig it up. So I did. And there's saplings popping up all over right there. Even over through this way. And I'm like, where are you guys even coming from? Whew. Anyways, these purple ones are still alive and kind of thriving over here, so I'm happy about that. And, I was gonna mention earlier before I got distracted by grass, I think, that as you can see, Tabasco peppers are doing pretty good. This branch here was kind of just laying all over these guys, so it made it hard to tell which ones were ripe, which ones are almost ripe, and what's going on. So, well, I think I'm going to clean up now. I'm just gonna, all this grass, although the tomato vines will clean the grass up here. Oh, okay. We're gonna set these aside. We're going to pick the tops off. This one, honestly, trash. But we're gonna toss all the weeds into the grass. They'll get mowed over next time. And this way looks neat. Also, these guys right here are making a comeback. They used to be all along the driveway. Then we mowed over them and just kind of forgot about them. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it an end to this video. Gonna cut the top off of this one here, and hopefully clone another one of these guys here. I'll just cut it off right now. Let's see. Where's the... because this is all still good, so I'll just diagonal cut. Bam! Clipping. Hopefully it does pretty good. These tomatoes, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. These tomatoes I've just been throwing over here by the rose bush. So, bam. Actually, let me check to see. We also had a Tabasco pepper that got bugs got into it. Nice little morning glory vine here. Rose bush looking beautiful again. Got cut all the way down and still managed to grow. It's absolutely beautiful. This here is a little purple iris or walking iris. Forgot exactly which one of those is the name, but yeah, all these tomatoes, they're decomposing and making this some good stuff. So I guess this is kind of just the compost corner now, because we don't let the dogs over here or anything, so Yeah, that should be good. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Well, it is a lot later in the future, but I did end up getting a new plant that day. I got this one here. This is a purple basil. It's growing kind of wonky, kind of wild. When I got it, it was all laid over, so that's why it's got like little roots up here. So I'm probably gonna end up cutting this part off and rooting it, since it's already got these roots here, and maybe even cut it into a couple of different pieces, but that's for later. But you guys already know that I am propagating it, because right here we have a beautiful little purple basil cutting. We also have a few different cuttings. This is another, oh goodness, another tomato from up front. This is a monstera, little monstera thing that I'm propagating. This is the original cutting that I took from the tomato up front, but caterpillars got to it. Ow! Caterpillars got to it, so he's not looking good. And then this purple iris, or walking iris, which is not taking off, but we're trying. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed.